Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Kiva here from Israel. I want to share with you guys another little thought on this week's Torah portion, Parshat Vayera. And, sometimes there's a teaching that comes your way. You find it finds you. It just speaks to you so deeply. That just really stands out as one of those teachings, maybe even one of those few teachings that just is amongst the most important teachings of the entire Torah. And for me, this teaching I want to share with you this week, which I came across a bunch of years ago, is one of those teachings. This week's Torah portion, we see the Jews were really in exile, were really being oppressed, were really deep in slavery, and Moshe is starting to bring us out. He's starting to do the signs and the wonders and the conversations with Paro and all these different things, being the agent of God, to bring about the miracles that will blow Paro's mind and eventually force him to free the Jews. But before any of those signs, there's actually one point in which the entire process of redemption begins. Right? And it doesn't involve Moshe. It involves the nation of Israel. It involves the Jews changing their consciousness, changing the way that they're perceiving reality. And the verse from the Torah says, "V'hotzeti etchem b'tachat sivlot Mitzrayim." Right? Literally, it means, and I'm taking you out from the suffering of Mitzrayim. This bowl is to suffer, but those same letters also spell the word in Hebrew savlanut, which means patience, which means an ability to stand something, to deal with a situation. Comes across the first Ger Rebbe, the Chidush Harim, and he says the following. He says the first step towards redemption, towards freedom, is that the exile becomes despicable in your eyes. Right? And he says basically the first step of redemption for the Jewish people was that this experience, this time, this oppression, this galus, this galut, this exile in Mitzrayim, in Egypt, was just despised in the eyes of Bnei Israel, the children of Israel. Right? And that to the point where they couldn't stand it anymore. Right? And he says, because I have to say it in Hebrew and then I'll translate it into English. Ki kol zman she'efshar od lesbol et hagalut ein hagula yichola lavo. Oh, such beautiful words. What is he saying here? He's saying that as long as people are able to withstand, to deal with the exile, the galut, the hardships, the suffering, the pain, the things that are wrong in reality, the things that are wrong in the world, the geula, the redemption will never come. It won't be able to come. If we're okay with the status quo, so what's the need for a geula? What's the need for change, for redemption? Right? It's only when we are not okay with it anymore. It's only when we say enough is enough. I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand the world like this anymore. I can't stand reality like this anymore. I can't stand my reality like this anymore. Only then can change possibly come in the world. Up until that point, it doesn't even have a chance. It's not even a possibility that it will come. And it's such an unbelievable lesson. It's an unbelievable thing to see thousands of years ago, the children of Israel, the Jews in Egypt, right? Only at that one moment, that boom, okay, enough is enough, I can't sit it anymore. The redemption, the process towards redemption can finally begin. And it's such an unbelievable lesson for our lives, right? There's so many things in the world that are beautiful. There's so many things in the world that are hard and are challenging, are painful, that are just not yet right, right? And as long as we accept the status quo, that's just the way it is. What can I do about it? It'll never change. But the moment that we stop and we realize, wait a minute, no, this is not okay. I can't take this anymore. I can't stand this anymore. I can't accept reality like this anymore. In that one moment, even though reality has not yet changed, in that one moment, the possibility for change has just been born. It's an unbelievable teaching on the personal level, on the level of family, of friendship circles, of a nation, and of the whole world. I bless all of us. I bless myself so much, and you as well, that we should take this teaching so deeply to heart, right? To look around the world and to definitely see the beauty. There's so many good things in the world, but to also use our eyes to see the things that need to be changed and not to accept them, right? And to know that when we don't accept the things that are wrong, that are not right in the world, we allow the possibility of change. We should be those agents of change as well. We should bring change to ourselves, to our own people, to our families, to our friends, and to the whole world. We should really bring out the tikkun olam, the fixing of the world that the world is waiting for, and we're here to bring about. So love and blessings from the land of Israel. All the best. Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom.